Back in the 90s, one of the best video game franchises of all was none other than Mortal Kombat. Back then, I used to love Mortal Kombat. I played the sequels, the spin-offs like Mythology Sub-Zero and Shaolin Monks. I've also seen the 2 live-action films. There was also a line of action figures, the comics, and of course, the animated series called Defenders of the Realm, which lasted for 13 episodes. Yes, it's a one-season show, folks. That was aired Saturday mornings on USA Network's Action Extreme Team in 1996. Plus, they did tone down the violence so that it would be suitable for young viewers. The show serves as an alternate sequel to the first Mortal Kombat film and takes a Saturday morning cartoon style. However, I'm going to review the characters that appear in the series. First off, we'll start with Raiden, the god of thunder himself and former protector of Earthrealm. He is a thunder god wearing a Chinese monk hat, possessing many supernatural abilities such as the ability to teleport, control lightning, and fly. Let's see what he looks like in the Defenders of the Realm animated series. He looks pretty damn accurate to his game design in Mortal Kombat 2 and Trilogy, but in the show, he's based on his movie incarnation and often speaks in a tone of sarcastic wit. In the episode Resurrection, it was the first time for Raiden to show off his overwhelming fighting experience and almost defeating Shang Tsung single-handedly without the need of his eternal powers. Plus, he was voiced by Clancy Brown, who was the voice of, yes, Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob SquarePants. I am not making this shit up, folks. Nightwolf, a Native American and Apache warrior who is introduced as a historian and a shaman. He is a proud and fierce warrior dedicated to the cause of good and is in contact with Raiden through visions. Plus, he made his debut in Mortal Kombat 3. Let's see what he looks like. He looks like his game design in Mortal Kombat 3, but in Defenders of the Realm, he served to offer both spiritual and technical help, having experiences with computer technology. He only fought a few times, spending most of his time back at the base monitoring the Earthrealm looking for dimensional portals. He had a pet wolf named Kiva, who can merge with Nightwolf to increase his power, and he is voiced by Todd Thawley. Liu Kang, one of Earthrealm's greatest warriors, the main protagonist, and of course the champion of Mortal Kombat, plus a member of the White Lotus Society. Let us see what he looks like, shall we, folks? Just like his game design in Mortal Kombat 3, what can I say, ladies and gentle YouTubers? However, in the series, they focused the group of heroes and heroines rather than one protagonist. It did leave him to reprise important roles in a few episodes. In episode 4, he did show jealousy towards Rain, Katana's old fiancé. His turkey voice is not in the series. In episode 1, it was replaced by a loud banshee shriek, and he was voiced by Brian Tochi, who did the voice of, that's right, Leonardo in the first 3 live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, and he did voices on animated shows like Static Shock, for example. Jax Briggs. He is one of the first African-American characters in the Mortal Kombat series, first made his debut in Mortal Kombat 2. He is one of the Earthrealm Special Forces and is allied with Sonya Blade. He's also clear-headed, careful, and always keeping a watch on what his men are doing. In the battlefield, he's like a beast with the attitude and ferocity of a lion. Let's see what he looks like. He is just like how he looked in Mortal Kombat 3. He's always in a good mood and always ready to go into battle whenever Outlanders invade. In one episode, he loses his confidence when Reptile spits acid on his cybernetic strength enhancers, and he uses his chi to fight him at some ruins to rescue Sonya. And in another episode, he left the team but got captured by Shao Kahn's evil forces. This episode also had a deep friendship and care between him and Sonya. And he was voiced by Dorian Harewood, who did the voice of Shredder's alternate voice in the 3rd season of the 80s Ninja Turtles animated series. What's keeping those blasted turtles? And voiced Moto in Biker Mice from Mars. Lieutenant Sonya Blade, a beautiful, stern, tough as nails lieutenant who is a member of Earthrealm Special Forces unit known as Outworld Investigation Agency. Let's see what she looks like, soldiers! She's got her looks from Mortal Kombat 3, and she was voiced by Olivia Diabo. Curtis Stryker, a somewhat stout-looking man sporting a very urban design with a white-blue shirt, combat boots, gun belt, black police pants, and a backwards cap. Plus, made his debut in Mortal Kombat 3. Let's see what he looks like, folks. He's got his design like in the 3rd Mortal Kombat game, but in the show, he uses his nightstick, which concealed an electronic device to close the dimensional portals that were caused by invading realms. He also has a very strict and cold-hearted attitude among his fellow combatants, but in the later episodes, he started acting much kinder, and he's voiced by Ron Perlman, who did Slade on Teen Titans. Sub-Zero, a Lin Kuei assassin. He is the younger brother of Noob Saibot, who is the original Sub-Zero, also one of the most popular characters in the Mortal Kombat series. He has the ability to generate and controls the power of ice, and has a scar on the right side of his face. Let's see what he looks like. Well, he has his Mortal Kombat 3 design, except his scars on the left side of his eye. In the first episode, Sub-Zero has to prove he was trustworthy, since his status as a Lin Kuei traitor cast a shadow of doubt over his intentions, especially with Sonya, who takes longer to be convinced. And he had 2 important roles in episodes 2 and 5, plus he was voiced by Luke Perry from Beverly Hills 90210, and was himself on Family Guy as well. Cabal. He is a member of the Black Dragon clan, sporting long black hair, hook swords, a respirator, and resembles Darth Vader from Star Wars. He was a mysterious chosen warrior who survived an attack from one of Shao Kahn's extermination squads. His origin was unknown and made his debut in Mortal Kombat 3. Let's see what he looks like. I have to admit, he's got the Mortal Kombat 3 design and was seen in one episode, which he betrayed Kano and the Black Dragon clan. He also befriends with Sonya, but when I saw him in the animated series, he was seen with his mask removed, and he was voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, who did the voice of Panthro in the 2011 Thundercats animated series, also did voices on The Cleveland Show, Family Guy, American Dad, Lunatics Unleashed, and other animated shows and films that he voiced on as well. And last, this brings us to Princess Katana. She is the Princess of Edenia and made her debut in Mortal Kombat 2. Let's see what she looks like. Her design is a mix between Mortal Kombat 2 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, except her outfit is all black, but at least her earrings and headband are blue, plus she is unmasked, has 2 important roles in both episodes 4 and 10, and she was voiced by Cree Summer, who did the voice of Penny during the entire first season of Inspector Gadget, also did voices on Danny Phantom, codenamed Kids Next Door, Tiny Toons Adventures, and was seen on NBC's sitcom A Different World. Well, that sums up all the heroes and heroines I've talked about. But don't go away, folks. Make sure you don't move an inch from your seats. Stay tuned as I talk about the Mortal Kombat villains in the Defenders of the Realm animated series.